Yo, how's it going, guys? It's Sizzo RJ, or as you've known me across the spiral for many years, Richard Unicorn Caller. I'm gonna be honest, I've really been having fun with Wizard 101 lately. I've been doing a lot of team ups lately, especially in Azteca. I've been helping some people out in Azteca, but I don't know, I've just been really having fun with this game lately and just been vibing, man. Honestly, just been vibing. I usually just do team ups on the regular now, but I've just been vibing, man. I've just been vibing. But I think I'm vibing to the fact how we are about to get test room. Test room is like, it's so close, and we've known this like for years that, test room's usually on October, and then we get the update in November. That's usually the November update. This is kind of like the yearly thing. So I'll mention that in like a test round wrap-ups or a test round prediction video, because, I think by now we should all know that, alright, well, test round is going to be somewhere near October, and then we'll get the real update, which is going to be on for everybody in the live round of November. So I think we should all just know that case point, but it is really close. We're getting some teasers and spell teasers and just a lot of teasers all in out. I think some of the other people, like individuals, also get separate teasers as well to show off to the audience, to hype them up. I'm super excited. And you can actually check out this first teaser. We saw this teaser, this new spell animation teaser. That was from Nana, which Nana is actually I guess, the main protagonist or character in the New World Caramel, right? And she has her own Twitter account. She's giving away free codes and all that stuff. Make sure to check her out or check out the Twitter account. But what I'm really excited about is kind of like what this spell like is, or what type of school it's for, and just looking at it, it scared me at first, but it's really interesting to see this. This is like the first glimpse of one of the level 140 or level 138 spells. So I am super excited to debunk it with you guys right on camera. So without further ado, let's stop talking. And we will shift over to window capture. Oh, there we go. This is the new spell, everybody. This is the spell animation. There is a lot. I just want to, we got to get our little notebooks out. We got to write it all down. I want to tell y'all, there's a lot to go with just this one clip. So, let's get to investigating. Now, first of all, we noticed that obviously this is a marshmallow. The marshmallow has a little brown char at the top. When you're roasting a marshmallow, you're always trying to get it brown and crisp, right? So he has a little tan up top. He has a little tan up top, and we also see that he's kind of like catapulted on something. Like he looks like he's about to fly up in midair and do something. We can see that on the spoon right here. Yeah, it looks like he's about to get flung up to somebody. Now the real question is where and why? Like, what else is there in this picture? All I see is a marshmallow on a spoon getting ready to get flicked. Well, the real thing was that he's actually holding something. Look at this. What's that? A little matchstick. This marshmallow thing, or whatever. The eyes are disturbing. By the way, the eyes. The eyes look very soulless, and I feel like this is basic nightmare fuel. But regardless of that, he does have a flare, or, the marshmallow creature has a flare, right? Or, not a flare, what do you call it? A matchstick, right? Now, you usually use matchsticks to, I guess, light stuff on fire. So, this could be the new fire spell. Now, that's just, that's just a hunch or a possibility. Again, this is just an image. We don't know whose class this is for. A lot of people might be referring to this as maybe not test run, what am I saying? As a myth spell. It might be. I don't know if it would be a myth spell specifically, though. There are some evidence, like the concrete. We usually see this concrete in some of the myth spells, like Celestial Calendar. We've seen the same type of, like, gravel-type stone padding right here. But I wouldn't really say that this would be a myth spell. And the reason I think that is because the background we have right now is a little orange. This is like an orange type of background. It looks all fiery red, like, So, I'm not sure if this would be a myth spell, like a myth spell to begin with. The only thing I'm seeing is a marshmallow with a matchstick, I guess, getting ready to fly up in the air, and I don't know, light himself on fire at the enemy? Question mark. I mean, I'm not sure. King ISO getting a little dark here, but I'm not sure if that would be the specific. I mean, I hope he doesn't light himself on fire. That would be kind of messed. Actually, now that I think about it, that's honestly not a bad possibility because that would be a horrible spell, though, if he just lights himself on fire. I feel kind of bad for the marshmallow that we summoned, but regardless, though, for me personally, I think that this might be a fire spell. And again, the background really gives you that type of fire energy, you know? And he has this matchstick. I don't know why he would have a matchstick if he was like a myth one or a myth wizard type of summoning or whatever it is, but regardless. Regardless of it, I can't stand the eyes or the mouth or everything else. I'm excited for these spells. I think it'll be cute. Now, let's talk about just general logic with some of these spells in general. Now, throughout time and time again, we've usually seen like a lot of these new higher up spells have a little bit of a twist to them. I mean, the most predominantly or the new spells that we know of are the level 130 dungeon ones, the Scion of Life, right? You know, the I don't even know if these are the level 130 dungeons, but regardless though, these are borderline the most expensive pip-worthy spells in general. Now at first on this test round, it first started off at 12 pips, and then it only downgraded to 11 pips. So all the Scion spells for each school is 11 pips, and they have this double requirement. So for example, the Scion of Life. I can do 1,480 base with a plus 300 healing thing, like a healing overtime, right? However, if the target that I'm healing is like, 25% HP or lower, then it would do the double effect and it would basically double the healing. The reason why some of these Scion spells are just bad in general is that double damage requirement, especially, for stuff like fire and meh. That double requirement to try and make the spell actually powerful, it kind of hurts some wizards because some wizards don't even know about this spell's existence because, some people haven't really actually gotten this spell. And then some wizards in general just don't have enough pips. This is 11 pips. Now, quite frankly, you would need about 5 power pips and then maybe 1 white pip. So, in a total, you would probably need like 6 power pips. But even then, for 6 power pips, though, you're spending a lot, and you're spending a lot of mana just for one attack. And, once you use the spell, you're pretty much going to lose all your pips, and, you're probably not going to do much damage or healing in general, because the Sign of Life, honestly, is probably the worst to spell as a life wizard. The Wings of Fate buff literally just toppled the Scion of Life. And the Rebirth buff also just made Sign of Life. Like, anything else besides 11 pips just for one healing, I don't know. Now, again, I think they changed it to, like, it gives everybody, like, a double heal over time or a heal over time. But still, like, I can't recommend Sign of Life for anyone. They've changed it so many times. I don't know. I don't really have enough pips to do 11. It's not like I'll get to that double requirement where someone is actually down at that much health. Unless they nearly get one-shotted and I just have a bunch of pips laying around. But beyond that, though, we don't know if this new marshmallow spell is going to be 11 pips. And that's kind of the scary part, which I hope none of these new spells that we're getting at level 140s are going to be 11 or 12 pips, just because 11 pips for a spell, that seems kind of excessive. I think like the highest pip spell I've seen was Spinosaur, right? And these are like the rank 10 spells or, 10 pip spells. If it was like another 10 pip spell, I would be happy with that. I'd be happy with that. But if it's something like 9 pips or something like that, I'm still going to be happy with it. But like, I don't think it needs to be 11 pips. And who knows, it might actually require a shadow pip. So if this is some sort of spell that requires a lot of pips, not only that, but maybe like 2 shadow pips or 1 shadow pip, that's going to be a very difficult spell to even use. However, the real question is how much damage or how much of like whatever the stats are, how much is it going to do for all those pips? So that's the scary part with, some of the spells or just the scary part when we're talking about new spells. I'm really scared. I am personally, for me, I hope we get another healing spell because, quite frankly, I don't think we need like another attack spell. I mean, we got Lampseo. Lampseo is pretty fun. We got Hungry Cat. I don't think Life Wizards really need that much attack damage, personally, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that that marshmallow spell is typically a fire spell, or do you think it's a myth spell? Or what? How many pips do you guys think it's gonna have? Because I really hope, I just really hope it's not like 11 pips. Because if it's something like 11 pips, I'm still probably not gonna use it, just because that's just a lot of pips to be spending on one spell. So hopefully it's not that much, and maybe one shadow pip I'll use it, but like if it's something extreme, then I probably won't use it. But I can't wait to see the rest of the spell animations and just test them in general. I'll definitely be live streaming that whenever I get the chance, or whenever it basically comes out, for say. But let me know if you guys are excited, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.